Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile, to the Darkshrine League. The last episode we did a lot of preparations in the docks and the Solaris temple area. Now we're gonna go underground and make our way to the Lunaris temple. We already have the infernal talk, so we can just jump in, clear the undying blockage, and move on with our lives. And the underground bit was very short indeed. Okay, this area, once again, there's two goals. First one is the waypoint, which is here. Next one, General Gravicius, and after that we're gonna go into the Lunaris temple. Let's see. Spellcasters, they hurt, well, because I'm just draining so much life from the enemies around me, that really mitigates the impact. Let's see, Herald of Ash gained a level. Also, there's a shrine over here. Oh, he's got a shield charge of sorts. Let's stay close. Can't charge if you're standing next to me. We're still there. Darkshrine and a strongbox. Let's first take these guys out. Then hit the Darkshrine, and after that take out the strongbox. Okay, Darkshrine, we give you a superior sparkling claw. The secrets of the force await you. Okay, so something somewhere there might be an item hidden. That's about as specific as that hint gets. Let's see, guarded by 3 packs of monsters, contains 2 additional rares, revives nearby dead with onslaughts. Okay, so let's I don't know, keep using mana to consume all the corpses. Ignites you when activated and it casts lightning storm. Okay, not a really particularly big fan of that, to be honest. I have to keep containing. Corpse down, and then we go. And then hide the items, otherwise I can't see what's happening. That was a nice jump. Antique Rapier. Full plate, plated mace. Okay, so this might be interesting. Extra armor, more extra armor, life regen, fire resistance, and it's got 3 sockets that can be relinked, but it's yellow, so I need 20 armor buffs to get 20% armor on top. That's gonna be very expensive. On the other hand, in Antique Rapier, that's a nice set of elemental damage bonuses. Well, I'm not quite sure if that's going to be practical. I also need to reroll the number of sockets on it. Let's focus on just moving forward. Take out all the enemies. Dealer's work. That might be a hint to actually use it. The game is giving me hints. Omens. I think that's the superstitious version of a hint. The game is dropping omens. And let's say hello to the general. So, yeah, let's take out these castles first. Some corpses, and the general is all that's left. Good. Okay, he does use molten shells, so I have to keep an eye out for that. It might start to get annoying. Okay, he didn't actually use it, that's positive. Pick up a bunch active items, and then we can move on. Oh, and we do get a reward, so the moment we head back to town, that's up to Maramosa, which I think it will be a support gem, so that might be a very positive thing indeed. Glass boots, nope, that has energy shield on them, so it's a waste of good boots. And this is all the corruption of the Lunaris temple. A very stark counterpart to the Solaris temple. It's actually the ribbon things, they have all been slain from the looks of it. Let's see, how far are we with our... let's actually go back. Talk to Maramosa, see what we got. Clear out the inventory a little bit.
Happy to share my hard-earned wisdom.
And at this point I'm also just trying to sell stuff to get some more orbs of alteration. With a bit of luck, maybe some orbs of alchemy. Let's see, just sell these, don't really care. These I'm gonna stash. And this is also a bit too much in the dragging items along department. So let's do it like this. Then we can stash the things we don't need. I actually have a tab with potentially useful stuff. Probably need to clean out a bit again. But we just put those in, that's for another time. And then we can talk to Maramosa. What do we get? Cyclone, Ice Crash, and Tornado Shots. Let's see, what's this do? Bigger hit of ice, 3 stages, AoE, but it does cold damage. Works with swords, so that would potentially work. Cyclone is spin to win. I'm wondering if this would be a very nice way to pacify crowds. I mean, if you do cold damage to them, they get slowed down. But then again, on the other hand, I've got frostblades already, but I got an empty socket here. So, just for the sake of experimentation, let's equip it. For now, put it on the right mouse button. We go back into the fray. Okay, that looks pretty darn impressive. It's short range though. Well, this is pretty brutal damage. Okay, this is pretty fun actually. Of attacks, but it feels powerful. It really feels like you're just mowing down the enemies. That single target is pretty rubbish. I mean, the damage it's scaled down quite a bit. What was the percentages? Ice Crash, 151% of base attack damage, that's not so bad. 25% less attack speed, okay, yeah, that explains why it was so slow. Second stage deals 20% less damage, third stage deals 40% less damage. It's still pretty darn decent, but yeah, that's, if you compare it with, where is it? Frostblades, over here. 109%. With just extra weapon range, because it's slightly ranged, of course, and it's projectile based, so they're completely different animals. Let's see, that's nice nearby corpses. Okay, sure, do that. I have to say, I am having a lot of fun with Ice Crash. Yep, we have a winner. Crowd control, check. Awesome effects, check. Pretty decent damage against groups. It's actually better against groups than Frostblades. Darkshrine to the Grand Inquisitor. I'm sure combining Ice Crash with something like knockback or stun is going to be pretty powerful as well. Because then you can actually just clear an area. Okay, this has potential. Definitely has potential. So you want to have it with a red one for the life on hit, because you have a massive AoE going on. Let's see, Vigilant, Leap and Ice Crash. Okay. Let's see, we got Reef and life on hit. You want to combine that, so you want red, red, green. Do we have a red, red, green somewhere? No, we don't. So we're gonna need to re-roll this for a bit. Alright, that's gonna be for another time. For now I'm just gonna use this, but I see options to make it way better than it already is. Technically, if you just kick out Reef. I mean, Reef is nice because it's an AoE. That just keeps getting bigger and better. But if you have something as awesome looking as this, that kind of makes Reef redundant, doesn't it? Multiple stages is also pretty cool. I'm wondering if the life on hit would, if it would apply 3 times, that would make it really nice as a defensive skill. Oh, no. So rather than taking out Ice Crash or the Ice Blades, take out Reef. That also means I don't need a green thing linked to it. Right, stop pursuing me. Then if we don't need Reef, if we keep this, Frostblades, then Frostblades is optional. Because then you need red, red. Red, red is achievable. Also reforging links, then we can put it on here. Oh. Actually, what's the worst thing that could happen? Okay, I am doing this, of course, in the middle of the level. It's red, green links. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's not going to be exactly what I want, is it? Okay, Vigilant Strike doesn't really need to be linked with anything. Okay. Whirl. So this was just linking for nothing. Yeah, it's great. Okay, I'll just sort it out properly another time. It was a good idea in theory. In practice, it didn't work. So main attack is just Double Strike for incredibly fast attacks, and then on the offhand we got Ice Crash for just insane AoE damage. Works pretty well. I mean, the DPS 600 versus 300. But you do 3 hits against big areas, so Ice Crash, most of the time you're doing more damage in total. What's up here? Cole. Hello, Mr. Cole. Ooh, that's temp change. Okay, let's take out all the caster types down there first. Yeah, she hurts. He hurts a lot. So, down with the necromancers. Oh, that was my kiwi. I should attack my kiwi. My kiwi is innocent. Vigilant Strike, this will be very useful. Keeping it light. Oh, also I did some very creative rearranging of my skills, didn't I? Yeah, the Herald of Ash went off.
I can't do this.
We took him out. Sweet. double check what... Okay, clarity is still on, that's good. Okay, note to self. Don't ever fiddle with skills again in the middle of a level. Might have been a safe position, but it's very easy to just forget things like auras, and in this case I didn't lose my life because I just lost some damage. But it's something that will eventually go wrong, so don't do this at home, kids. Don't, just don't. This is just an insane skill. I like it. Let's see. There is a door there. Ooh, side area. That's a nice bit of bonus content. Now we find a waypoint, we do a corrupted area, and then we have good content for one episode. And then next time we can dedicate the full episode to Lunaris 2 and the piety fight. Waypoint, let's look for the corruption. Might actually get a decent corrupted gem from it this time. Okay, we just walk about to the way. So we go here, we go here. Ooh, chromatic. Then we go down here. Take out some necromancers on the way. Ice Crash with increased AoE is also going to be pretty wicked. Manage to make it cover something that's 20% larger. That's a lot of extra enemies you could potentially hit with a single blow. Especially if you combine it with knockback, then they kept pushing in, you push them out, push them in, push them out. You can just yo-yo the enemies. Almost make it function like a ranged attack, even though it's strictly melee. Okay, we got another passive. So, we slowly make progress towards ramparts. Maybe by the time we get there, we actually have some of the support already. So, monsters resist cold. Okay, that's not going to be very good for Ice Crash. They poison on hit, that's not going to be good for me, but we get 20% more items. But I have to be careful here. I really have to be careful here. So Reef is good because it's physical. I mean, Ice Crash. Okay, still hits low like a truck. Faster attacks on primary, that's good. Ooh, you guys. That's a lot of damage with Darkshrine. Interesting. First, let's clear a little bit. So, Reef Spam definitely useful. Doesn't get bothered by small obstacles like benches and things, because you can't just use Willing Blades here due to the silly benches and balustrades and stuff. Vigilant Strike, we got some stuff, and a Darkshrine. Largest thing right now. Go in. Mute Wind Rises. Oh, good. A strongbox. We can ID that. Clear the enemies first. Ignites me when activated. I don't think I'm in favor of that. Nope, not at all. Well, I don't have the stuff with me to do something about it, so I'm just gonna have to accept it. take him out. And all we got was a portal scroll and a chromatic orb, and I picked up a shield I shouldn't have. Yeah. Let's move on. Also pretty decent for smashing jars. One more room. These undead just rise. That's where the movement is. Darkshrine is actually pretty nice for small levels like this. You have a larger chance of encountering whatever the heck it was that you just summoned. Just do a Vigilant Strike here since they are getting slightly annoying.
I can't do this just yet.
Very happy I got a very, very tanky character with this. Not sure if this would be as viable otherwise. Okay. Given the amount of shooter thingamajiggies. Yes, that's a technical term, shooter thingamajiggies. I wonder if the boss is going to be one of them as well. These arcane constructs. That's gonna be hilarious. Got a sniper boss trying to take me out. Okay, no, take you out. And it's relatively quiet now. Here, have a hood. Beware of those who lie in ambush. Yes. That's the chest effect. So, if you keep jumping on me, I'll jump on your head. We can do that. So they are linked, just like in a strongbox, so maybe they also drop something after I kill the last one. Okay. Didn't look like it though. Teleport frenzy. Okay, clarity bumped, so got even more mana. Should be relatively mana stable now. Okay, this might be the boss fight. Yeah. Oh, hello there. Beheader at the Gucci. And a bunch of boosts. Okay. So he wasn't actually as annoying for a very tanky character like this. If you were playing, say, a summoner, that would have been a whole different story. Okay, corrupted round slam. What does it do? Slams the ground with her main hand weapon, creating a wave that travels in all directions and damages enemies. Only work with staves or maces. Okay, not relevant for me then. On the other hand, this is a bunch of armor. 90 armor on a glove. Potentially interesting if it were not for the whole 2-socket thing, which is a curable condition. Okay, I think that's it for this area and also then for this episode. So I'll do some fiddling with the skills. I'm really liking the ice crash. So I think it's gonna replace Reef for now, and I might keep Frostblades because it's ranged and it's cold based. So I might slowly inch towards favoring frost damage a little bit. See what I can do with that. Herald of Ash, maybe make it Herald of Ice. I'll see. I'll figure something out. So yeah, next episode you'll see what I figured out, or if I actually didn't figure out anything. Well, that's gonna be a remaining mystery until next episode. So I thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.